Hello everybody, this is Michelle Litwiller with Owl Star Stampers. It is Wednesday, and I am here for another weekly Facebook Live. It's August 29th, so it is the end of the month. And so I decided that I was gonna show you some cards made with a bundle that is only available in August. The bundle is called Seasonal something or other. It just literally slipped my mind. The stamp set is called Blended Seasons and the framelits are called Stitch Seasons. So that's what we're going to be showing you tonight. So hi everybody that is hopping on. Thank you for joining me tonight. I have some really fun cards to show you, some pretty cards, and we're going to be using some Stampin' blends, some new colors from the, there's some new colors in our annual catalog, and then in our holiday catalog that's coming out September 5th, we have 6 brand new color families. So I did pull those out to show you too, because you're going to want these on your wish list, the new Stampin' blends. Now, if you're coming to my bingo event in September, all of these packaged up is going to be one of the prizes. So there's 6 different colors, and you get the light and the dark, and so that's $54. So that's one of my bingo prizes. And just a little quick commercial break about that. I do have like 3 or 4 spots available for bingo. If anyone is local and wants to come, just message me and I will get you added to that. I opened up 2 time slots for bingo right from the get-go. So I had 32 openings. So there's only a few left. So, all right, everybody. Be sure that you're sharing this or commenting. Last week, I gave away a package to Rhinestones, and I believe Cindy won them. So this week, I have another package of Rhinestones that I'm going to give away. It's that time of year. Well, for me, I pretty much use Rhinestones all the time. I'm going to be giving away another package of really sparkly Rhinestones. They're awesome to embellish your cards. Okay, before I get started and I flip the camera view, okay, feel free to comment. If I don't answer you during the live, as soon as I'm done, I will go back through and answer all of your questions. So if you have any questions during the video, feel free to comment and I will get with you. I don't like to chit-chat a whole lot during my stamping and stuff because I get distracted. So, with that being said, this is the host code for August. It's only good for, like 2 or 3 more days. If you want to order this bundle that I'm going to be showing you, or anything else Stampin' Up! Wise, you can go ahead and use that code for this month. But yeah, if you comment and share, you're going to get in for a drawing to win some Rhinestones. So, okay, if you're watching this, the rerun, or it will be posted on my YouTube channel after this as well. Okay, let's change the view so I can show you some of these cards. Okay, so if you're coming to my card class this week, I'm going to be handing out the holiday catalog. I can't show you the inside yet, but everyone that comes will be getting a copy. And there's some amazing things in here. So I just want to remind you of that. So this stamp set and bundle is awesome. And it's only available this month or while supplies last. So, so we're going to be making some cards. Here's a card I made ahead of time. It has a little bell and I colored it in with the blends. It's just a very simple little card. The stamp set kind of has a little bit of everything in it. This card, I stamped the background with like this little, I don't know, like this little leafy vine. And then use the framelit to cut that out and put these together. These cards we actually made at my upline at her team meeting. I didn't actually make them because I was helping and doing different things. So I thought I'm going to show you. I'm going to actually like make the cards with you and put them together. But anyway, this one has leaves that we're going to finish, and this one has this beautiful flower. So this is the one we're going to work on right now. And they also have this month some new colored pencils. So if you love coloring and colored pencils, there is a new set of pencils, and they're only $12.50. And you can order those as well. So this is Flirty Flamingo, just a half a sheet folded in half. And then this is basic black, just 5 1/4 by 4. We're just gonna layer that down. Then we just have regular Whisper White cardstock. That is 5 by 3 3/4. Now I'll hold it up so you can see what I did. I didn't want you to watch me coloring the whole time, but this is the stamp set. It's really, really pretty. And then I love the words and the font. You're the friend everyone wishes they had. Now I went ahead and I started coloring in the flowers, and I used Flirty Flamingo, the light and the dark, and Granny Apple Green. Now these are available right now in our current catalog. And so I'm going to show you how I did the leaf, and then this flower, I actually stamped an extra one. I hand cut it out because this one does not have a framelit. And then we're going to pop it up with a dimensional. So to do the leaf, how I did is I started with the light. It tells you on the side, this says light. Sorry, here we go. This is the skinny point and this is the brush point. I use the brush point to start the coloring. So I just kind of scribble in my leaf. The pink is called Flirty Flamingo. And so I colored it in just like that. And then I took the dark, so that was the light. I took the dark, and then where those black lines are, I just like drew a line. I don't know if you can see that. So we just kind of like drew this line and down like kind of like the veins of the leaf. See, it's kind of a little bit bold like that. So then what I did is I went back with my light, and in like little circular motions, I just blended that in. Now that's how I did all of my leaves. Here, I'll hold it up so you can see. It dries a little bit lighter, so I could go back and add more layers and layers. But anyway, that's how I also did the flowers. So we're gonna finish this flower here, and I'm gonna do the same way. I'm starting with the light Flirty Flamingo, and I'm using the brushed. And I'm gonna do both of these at once. I would only do like 2 petals at a time to keep the ink kind of wet instead of the whole flower at one time, but again, it's just preference. So I'm just coloring this in with the light. Leave that there. Bring in my Flirty Flamingo with the dark. I'm going to go over these lines and then just around the center of the flower. And here. Now I briefly mentioned we made these at my Uplines team meeting. I also do team meetings, and we make cards, and we go over Stampin' Up stuff, and we have card swaps and all kinds of fun things. I have people that do classes, and then some that just are love Stampin' Up, and they want to get a discount on their products, so they've joined my team. So if any of you, whether you're local or not, are interested in becoming an Owl Star, you can always let me know. I would love to have you join my team. This is a Daffodil Delight. I'm just going over the center with that. Now the cool thing, if you make a mistake or if you want more highlights, you can use the color lifter. And this is awesome because it will remove the color. Unlike our water-based markers, you can erase the color. But since these are the alcohol-based, you can use the color lifter to erase the color. So here is my flower. It's kind of hard to see. I'll take a photo of of the finished product. I'm going to stick this on here, and you're going to want to protect your work surface. This is a back because a good alcohol marker will bleed through the back. So you don't want to damage. I just have a old table here, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to mount this on here. Then I'm going to take this leaf, and you can see that I didn't color that one in all the way. That was my first one. I was kind of practicing, like, how do I want to do this? And then I'm going to pop this up here. So I'm going to put this here and this one here. So I got 2 dimensionals on the back, and then I'm just going to take some rhinestones, of course rhinestones. I was just telling you how much I love them. Look at the whole sheet is gone except for 3. I guess we only have 3. I wasn't lying. And if you've watched me, you know that I do use my rhinestones. Okay, I'm just going to put a few of these on here to give it a little sparkle. If I wanted to, if I had, you see, empty in the trash, need to get a new one. You could grab the Winka Stella and go over your flowers to give them a little bit of a sparkle too. But here is a card with that, and you can kind of, I don't know if you can see, but it's lifted, so that's really cool. It's hard to see on the video, but here's another card I made. So the next card I'm going to show you, I love fall. Who's ready for fall? I know some people are really excited and some people not so much. Anyway, I do love fall. I love summer though as well. And my favorite thing about this bundle is the framelits. I love the shape of these. In the framelits, you get 3 sizes of these, and they have little stitching around the edge. I don't know if you can see that right there, but it is so pretty, and they layer, and it's just awesome. They also have like a leaf. You can cut out a very detailed leaf. Anyway, this card is on crumb cake. This is crumb cake that's been embossed with the wood background. And then I took Cajun Craze in the biggest one, and then this is just Whisper White. Now, I went ahead and I already stamped the leaves, obviously, and I even started coloring them in because I didn't want you to have to watch. But I'll kind of explain how I did these, and then I'll color in this one. So I used... this one right here is just pumpkin pie, light and dark. I did the same technique as I did on the leaf of the other one. I colored in the light, went in with the dark, and then used the light to blend it. This one is Real Red, which is coming out in the holiday catalog. So you can't order the Real Red yet. We do have Cherry Cobbler though. So what I did is I did the same thing with the Real Red, but then I also took the Cherry Cobbler and I did add a little bit of the Cherry Cobbler in there as well. My grandma is an artist. She paints, and she always says to really look at like the trees and the skies, like they're not just red. There's like always a variation of the colors. And so I was thinking of my grandma when I was doing this. So I use, you know, I brought in Cherry Cobbler as well. This one is just, this one is a new color too coming out, Crushed Curry, but the same technique. And then this one I used Poppy Parade and Pumpkin Pie, because you know, those leaves are always my favorite, the orange and yellow. And then this one I did Daffodil Delight, and then I put a little bit of the light pumpkin pie and just a little dab of the red, and I blended it. Can you see that? So we're going to try this leaf here. So then I also just have a thank you on a piece of vellum. So I'm going to color this last leaf, and then we'll assemble this card. I have some burlap and a button and a bow to put on here. So I'm coloring it in with the light Daffodil Delight first. Just trying to stay in the lines. Okay, I'm sorry I can't zoom in much more. Then I'm going to take the light pumpkin pie, and I'm going to just go down the center, and I'm just kind of almost like just putting like a little dot. Like I'm just dabbing it, I guess is the word. I don't know if you can see that. So it doesn't look very pretty right now. Then I'm going to take my yellow and do like the circular motion and kind of blend it in. Okay, it's looking better. And then I'm going to take, we'll take the light cherry cobbler. I'm going to take that fine point end, and I'm going to just put a few little dots, like literally, I don't know if you can see that. There's just like a few tiny little dots there down the center. And then if I come back in with this yellow and blend it in, I can kind of see the dots probably because I lifted it up. I'm going to go back in with my orange, my pumpkin pie, and kind of do the same circular motion to blend it. So this is just one way where you can use your blends to get more of a realistic look with your, that one looked a little, and what's cool is you can go back and add more color. Like I'm like, this leaf needs something. It's kind of just flat. So I'm adding more color to this one right here. Okay, so I think I'm done coloring. I'll lift it up so you can see it again. But I love how vibrant the blends make these leaves look. So now we're going to assemble our card. Again, these framelits in this bundle is only available until the end of the month. So you're not going to want to miss it. Okay, so this is going to get stamped, or not stamped, glued down to here. And again, you can see how it did go through the back. That's okay. That's a good sign. I'm going to layer this here. And then I was debating if I should put a piece of burlap around the card, but I don't think you'll be able to see it because it's such a big frame. Oh, you can. I think I'll do it. So what I'm going to do, this is embossed already, is I'm going to just add a strip of glue on the side. I'm going to take my burlap ribbon and stick it to the back. Now, I'm still using Fast Fuse because I have it. You'll want to use mini glue dots or some strong adhesive to keep this down in the back. I'm just going to trim this. Okay. Make sure I'm pressing it down, and I'm going to just add my adhesive around the back. Go over the burlap. Okay, this is going to get put on our crumb cake card. And then, again, I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. I'm going to put kind of like one in the corners like I would. Take the backing off and stick this down here. Now I have my thank you on vellum. So when you stamp on vellum, you need to let it dry. So this took quite a long time to dry. I'm just going to snip a little bit of this off this side. I believe this is about 1 inch thick. And I'm going to stick that on right there with a mini glue dot. Thank you. Somebody commented that this is a beautiful card. Thank you so much. I did design this for the team meeting, and I did it originally in the new watercolor pencils, and it was so pretty, but I love it with the blends. Now to finish this off, we're going to add a button, or I did bring these leaves. I don't think I want the leaves. I want the button, the True Gentleman buttons. I got a brand new package here. I'm going to take out maybe, that one's kind of big. We'll do the medium-sized one. And then I'm going to tie a bow. So I'm going to stick the button down. I'll lift it up in just a second so you can get a better look. Just stick your button on your glue dot and put it here, right there. And then if you don't have linen thread handy, then what you can do is take your burlap. This is actually the cheaper way to do it is all. And you're going to cut it. I'm just going to eyeball it. And then there's like these little threads, and you can take your scissors, or I'm just using my fingers, and then you can pull them out, and you get like tons of linen thread, and it lasts a really long time. So if you want to make a little bow, you see how I just pulled that out, and then you got like tons of it. So I took 2 threads, and I'm just going to make a bow. I'm going to do 2 little bunny ears and make my bow. And I noticed I didn't thread the button. What I do is I do a little fake, is I make the bow and then I attach it on top with a glue dot. So I just pull it like this and make it a little bit smaller. I don't want to hide all my pretty leaves. I just want a little something. And trim it. Okay. And then I'm going to stick it there. So I got my glue dots. You stick your item you want to stick on the actual glue dot and then lift it off. It's so much easier this way. And voila. So this is going to go right on my button. Just like that. Sorry, I have a mess here, and I'm going to actually trim this down a little bit. And there is our card. So what do you think? I love this one because it features those stitch framelits. I love the leaves colored in. It's just a really, really pretty fall card, and I could think of so many people that I could send this to as a thank you card. But yeah, so here's the first card. I'll show you all the cards we made tonight with this stamp set. So here's the fall one. Here's the one with the really pretty Flirty Flamingo flowers. Again, colored in with the blends. You could color in with any way you like to color it, watercolor pencils, ink, regular markers, or the with the blender pens. And then here's one, this stamp set that is not colored in. It's just, we use it as a background. And then the sentiment, this is Petal Pink and Soft Sea Foam. And I use pearls on this card with the petal pink and silver twine there. This is just a very quick and simple card. And then the last one, there you can make like this is a Christmas card with a little bell. There's a die cut to cut the bell out. And this is our Christmas paper that's in the annual catalog and just a few little rhinestones. So here I have 4 different cards for different seasons. If you would like to order the bundle, so the framelits and the stamp set with the in the clear mount, so you would need like your acrylic blocks to mount them. It's $64.75. So it's a little bit up there, but you get a $5 coupon for August because we have bonus days, and so you get $5 to use off September as well. So anyway, you're not going to want to miss this. If you need to order it or would like to order it or want me to order it for you, I would be happy to do that. And if you do order this bundle, I'm going to send you a little gift in the mail as well. I'm trying to get them straight on my camera. So you'll also get a little special gift from me in the mail as well if you decide that you haven't ordered this yet and would like to. So let me just switch this over real quick. So I hope you enjoyed our Wednesday Facebook Live with the Blended Season stamp set and the Colorful Season bundle. And I will be here next week again for another live demonstration. Don't forget, you can still share this with all your friends And if you comment, and I'm going to be giving away a package of rhinestones because we can never have enough rhinestones in our life. So thank you for joining me tonight and have a great night. If you have any questions about any of this, ordering, joining my team, anything, I would be more than happy to help you out. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.